Filipino name, Kulas. That was actually given to me by my manong in Cagayan de Oro. My real name is Kyle. But you wouldn't believe that now my parents have named Kulas. So, anyways, guys, I'm just gonna open up this the main slide and I'll get into what I'm talking about. So, there we go. Number one. The world of vlogging. Okay. So, how many people here, just out of curiosity actually, has anybody ever seen me before?
Yes.
Can you put your hand up if you've seen me before, either on the internet or on TV, or not now? Now doesn't count. Excellent. So quite a few. That's interesting. Over the past kind of, I guess, about 3.5, almost 4 years, this word vlogging, it actually has become a very big part of my life, but it's also become a very big part of kind of mainstream culture now, both in the Philippines and around the world. And it's become kind of a medium for people to kind of express and show things. So I just want you to remember, regardless what we do today, underneath this I put, it is actually quite fun. And just remember that, because that word fun, and attaching it to your vlogging or to creating media, it really helps you. It really, really will. No matter what you're doing, even if you're doing something very professional, you're doing something very specific, if you can attach fun to it, it's going to be very, very easy for you to do. Okay, next slide. So I need to tell you a little bit about myself and why I think I'm in front of you here, because I think it will better help you understand the process of vlogging and creating and what you guys might actually be doing. So I'm just a regular 29-year-old guy. I'm turning 30 next year. And I had very, very little background in media experience prior to my life becoming very immersed in it. So I want you to remember that. Because me now being 29, I've been doing this vlogging and creating media for about 4 years, but prior to that, it was really not a part of my life. I was just a regular guy, doing some outdoor education. I studied at university, that sit in meetings as well, but I was never creating media. It was never really a part of my life. So everybody here, if you've never made a vlog, or you've never, created a video, you can do it very, very easily, and you can become good at it. When I mean good, you can portray your story well, very fast, okay? And we're going to talk about that later, why I believe that. But just remember, me in front of you now, anything I've ever done over the past 4 years, it was never planned, and I had no experience before doing it. So you guys can, okay? I became very inspired by experiences in the Philippines through travels and wanted to share them. So you guys all work for ADB. I did a little bit of research for ADB. It's actually quite inspiring, some of the projects you guys do, so very, very cool. The reason I started vlogging and creating is because I found purpose in doing so. I really wanted to just showcase positive stuff I was experiencing here in the Philippines, and I felt the best way to do that is I had to show people. I used to write a tiny bit and show pictures, but I was like, I really just have to show them. And so that's why I started doing it. So I hope maybe if you guys are going to different projects around the world or want to share things, if you're passionate about them, you can do that as well, and you can create vlogs. I realize the power of it. Okay, social media is very big. Anybody who lives here in the Philippines, it's huge in the Philippines, but it's actually quite big all around the world. A lot of people get their news, get their information. They wake up in the morning, they grab their cell phone, they look at Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. They don't even hit the news apps anymore. They go straight to Facebook, straight to YouTube. It is a big thing. So you guys going on projects and having things that you create with your company, we'll talk about one later, it's a very big platform that you can utilize very easily. So that's what I found out by doing this Becoming Filipino thing I do. And it grew very fast, and it connected people very fast, and is able to create positive things very fast. So think about that. You have a lot of potential to create things that can go far using social media and creating vlogs. So I just create videos on YouTube. Actually YouTube was never my main platform, it was Facebook. I created videos on Facebook, but then I realized YouTube, which I'll talk about later, had a little bit of a different audience to it. So I started focusing on YouTube over the past year, and I grew quite a bit and found that my audience is a bit different on YouTube, but they still see the same stories I want to share. And then I had a TV show last year on ANC, which is ABS-CBN News Channel. That was quite cool because it was almost like a co-prod. I really was heavily involved in learning about the editing and being in on how we were shooting, and so I do have a TV background. I'll just throw it out here just so you know. My friend Tareen, she was a producer at ABS for 10 years as well. She has a lot of cool TV background if you want to chat to her later. And Kumar, he's a DevCom grad, and then he's done a lot of projects for companies creating videos. And he also directed the TV show with us and was one of the main cameramen. So we do have a cool kind of mixed background here. And just remember that, self-taught, okay? Even though I have experiences now with, mainstream TV networks, hosting on TV, creating lots of content on the internet, it all just came from self-teaching. I just read a bit, started playing around, having fun, that's really important. And then it grew in a positive way. So just remember that, you can teach yourselves, you can do this very easily. Okay, next slide. What you're gonna see now is actually a very raw kind of video. It encompasses me basically using a cell phone and sometimes a point and shoot camera and doing a bit of VO, or not even VO, just attaching audio. And I created this with the help of a friend, but you can do this simply now that I know how. I created a very raw video, and I just want you to watch it for a sec. Hey, ¿cómo está? So, my name is Kyle Jennermann, or I have a Filipino name, Kulas, but this is going to be tough. I'm going to try and go fast, but I'm going to try and explain to you what should be maybe a 10-hour story in about 5 minutes. We're going downhill! How could you not want to take a selfie here? In 2013, I ended up coming and going from this country for 5 months, and I can't even, it's almost impossible to put into words the kind of inspiration it's had on my life, This is a sign, it just says, smile, smile. It's the simplest positive thing, but I carry this sign with me everywhere I go in the world for the past 2 years. And because Filipinos taught me, no matter what, you can always find simple positive things to share with the world around you. Look at Filipinos, the way they give. Look at a fiesta, they give and give and give and give. What do you want in return? Happiness, Look at the resiliency of Filipinos. I've been to communities. There's an island, Batasan Island, northern Bohol, where every single night the ocean comes, since an earthquake that hit there, covers the island, fills people's houses, but they still choose to live there, and they still appreciate the things they have, like community, being happy, being able to play sports, being able to eat, being able to fish, It's overwhelming, this culture. 2013, it really hit me hard. It hit me right in the heart. And so in 2014, I was sitting on an airplane actually and heading back to the Philippines, and I thought, what? This is a culture I want to learn from personally. This is a culture I want to share with the world around me, and so I started this thing called Becoming Filipino. So guys, this is gonna be ridiculous. If you're gonna come to the Chocolate Hills, you better bring a lot of chocolate. I'm here at Annie Loud, and this is a good crispy chicken. These people genuinely believe if I introduce people to Filipino culture, it will have that effect on their lives. Whether it's Filipinos who are disconnected or foreigners. I've been to 29 countries, and never once did I talk to a camera. Never once did I write blog posts. Never once did I share these things or anything with the world around me. When I started becoming Filipino, I had to share these things I was experiencing with the world around me. To me, it's important. It's something that I genuinely believe that the world can learn from Filipino culture. Please help. I look forward to this journey, and I really hope you guys can help me. And so that's why with this Becoming Filipino journey, I started asking Filipinos, share with me things you love about your country. Share with me things that make you proud, whether it's something about your food, your culture, environment, your history, whatever you love from where you're from, asking them for positive things. And then I've been going around the country now for the past 2 years, doing those things, and just showing these positive things back to Filipinos in a raw and real way, and it's inspiring them to think about those simple positive things more and incorporate those into their lives and share them with the world around them. Isa! Dalawa! Tattoo! There's a lot of Filipinos who have negative stereotypes of their own culture within itself, and I just want to show them, the real Philippines, and I want to change those stereotypes. For me, I really believe that sharing happiness inspires happiness, and I just want to do that. I want to share all these positive things about Filipino culture that have inspired my life, and with the world around me, because I think it will make a positive difference, not only here in the Philippines, but in the whole entire world. You know, it's a crazy feeling when you wake up every single morning and you're inspired and happy. Becoming Filipino is not a product, it's really my life, and I'll continue doing it as long as I can and forever. It's a crazy feeling when you find something that you really believe in and is positive for you and the world around you. Because nothing else matters, nothing else matters. So I didn't actually want to show you that to tell you my story, but the reason I wanted to show that was just to give you a bit of background, but also if you were watching that just now, you would have seen pretty much my life story here in the Philippines for the first 2 years, why I started doing what I'm doing. And you might have noticed that there's a lot of different shots there too. Things over my head, at the end the slow-mo. Did you notice the scoring got a bit kind of emo, you know, got a little bit. And you might have noticed as well, there's establishing shots, you might have seen some beautiful shots. All of that video there, it also had a voiceover, it had me just talking, and I took some of my talking, put it on other shots. That was very raw. It was mainly shot with a cell phone and a point-and-shoot camera, and it was just sporadic stuff put together into my story. That can be done very easily. Like now I know how to do it. Just with, again, a simple point-and-shoot camera, a cell phone, and just knowing your story or what you want to portray. You could easily make something like that about a project or where somewhere you're going. And you might have noticed I got quite a bit personal there. Now, that's where vlogging and where creating media is a little bit different. Okay, people might wonder, what is a vlog or what is vlogging? Now, I wonder, how many people here have ever written something on Facebook? Anything. Just like, I'm having a great day. Has anybody done that here? Put your hand up if you've done that. Okay. Has anybody here sent an email? Put your hand up. Have you ever sent an email where maybe a line in your email was a little bit of your thoughts and feelings? I bet you everybody's done that. So you've actually all blogged. Every single person here has taken their thoughts and feelings, placed them in a media, in a source of media, and sent them out in the world. Every single person blogs. The only difference between a vlog and a blog or creating media is you're putting it on video. But you're not simply putting all of your thoughts and emotions in the sense of you have to talk to a camera all the time. You can portray your blogging or your thoughts and feelings without having to stick your face on it all the time, or without having to. It's really, a vlog is just a source of, I guess you could say, it's just something that everybody does, but some people are comfortable with because there's a video, and it's putting yourself, and you think you're putting your image onto a video. But we'll go into this more if you want. So a vlog is just a video and a blog. Every single person, no matter what, you blog. You write an email, you write a Facebook post, you comment on Instagram, you're technically blogging because you're putting your thoughts and feelings into a media source. The difference is, it's adding a video. That's what a vlog is. And in this technology age, almost everybody is a vlogger. We all share things in media. Now the cool thing is, a vlog or, vlog can be about anything. You can make it about anything. I could make a vlog about this cell phone. I can make a vlog about standing in front of all these people I've never met. I can make a vlog about coming to ADB today. A vlog is just simply a story about anything. So there's 4 things I like to say are involved in a vlog, okay? I broke it down into a little acronym. It's personal. So a vlog is something that involves a personal experience. For me, it's maybe going out on an adventure, interacting with people, you're getting to know a place. For you guys, maybe it's you go on a project. That project might be something that's personal to you because you've been involved in the learning about it or creating it or funding it or whatever, and you're going to visit it. That's going to be your personal experience. Even if you're just creating media about a place, you're still always going to be creating it through your personal experience because you're going there. You're connecting with what you're doing. So that's what a vlog is. A vlog has to be personal, and it is personal. E, it's emotional, so it involves thoughts and feelings. That's what really makes a vlog. Okay, that's what makes it different than a document. Well, not a documentary. It makes it different than just creating a video. A vlog really incorporates something emotional. When you're watching something, like if you watch that video I just showed you, you could tell there's an emotional attachment to me through it. You know, there's some emotion involved in it. So a vlog that makes it stand out from just simply a random video is it has emotion attached to it. Next. A. Attaching. So what you're trying to do when you create a vlog is you're trying to actually not just show your emotions or show your personal experience. What makes vlogs effective is attaching your audience to what they're watching. So attaching them to the experience you're having. That's what makes a video blog kind of stand out nowadays. That's what makes a video blog a vlog. It's a blog, it's thoughts and feelings, but you're now attaching people to it. And finally, S, it's a story. Story is the most important thing. If you're going to create any sort of media, and especially a vlog, it's better when it's a story or when it's kind of an adventure, because it's a real personal experience. I mean, people feel they're coming on an experience with you, you know, when they're part of a story. You know, it's like, wow, you know, I woke up in the morning. Okay, now I'm waking up in the morning with this person. Oh, what's this person doing now? Well, what's happened to in the middle of the day? And oh, this is what happened in the end. It could be a vlog about your day, but it's a story. And when you connect people to a story, that's what makes a successful vlog. So I just say peas, it's like the vegetable. So that's kind of, if you're looking at what is a vlog, that's kind of it. It's a video, it's media that attaches a lot of emotion, personal kind of thoughts and feelings, and tries to get somebody else who's watching it to feel they're attached to it as well. Cool. Okay, so just click on this. We're just going to watch it for 30 seconds. I just, I looked a bit at what ADB does, and I just want to show you a few clips, just a little bit of the video of one of your projects in Romblon. So just take a look at it for 30 seconds.
Nagbunit ka? Ay, hindi pala. Ako po si Ramiro Morada, isa pong mangingisda na dito sa Barangay Cobrador. Napakahirap po ng buhay namin dito sa barangay. Dahilan nga po sa kami ay island barangay, kami po ay namumuhay ng ayon lamang sa aming mga kakayanan. Ako po ay nangingisda at kumikita lamang po ako ng mga 200 piso isang araw. Ako po ay may 3 anak na nag-aaral sa ngayon.
So, if you watch the whole thing, that's pretty cool. Like that your company does that kind of stuff. I've been to Romblon. We were there back in 2015, and it was really cool to watch through that and see this. This was, I would categorize this not as a vlog. I would categorize this as more of a documentary or showing the experience from the locals' point of view. It's just simply creating a video documentary about a place. Now, a vlog has to encompass whoever's shooting their kind of personal thoughts or their kind of personal feelings. So that's what makes it different. So this is great. This is cool. And I'm sure you could actually, just using some of the skills you learned today, you could make something like that. But what really hits hard, especially in our generation of social media and being so connected all the time, is when you place your thoughts and feelings into the situation. So maybe you could create something like this, but then you could also add in, you know, wow, I'm on the beach today. And when the sun goes down, look at everything's lit up. Isn't that beautiful? You know, because of the solar, you know, stuff that they brought in with Korea. So vlogging is a bit different from traditional making of documentaries or media because it adds your personal experience into it. Now, there was personal experience there. There's the locals. They're interviewing them, which is great. But a vlog has to involve whoever's creating it, their thoughts and their personal stuff. So something to think about. Next step. That was really cool. I like that. Now, I'm just going to show you quick clips again. This is a guy named Nos Daly. I've talked to him before. You might have seen his videos about the Philippines, different areas in the world. He makes vlogs. But his vlogs are very short and very precise. So I just want you to see that style. You look at this. He went to an island, this is recently, and he made a very quick kind of vlog about it. You could actually just go to his Facebook page, type in Nos Daily, and you can see one of his 1-minute vlogs. What he does is he takes a lot of quick establishing shots of an area or experiences he's having, and then just simply says a few things to a camera, explaining his thoughts about it. This was an island, I think somewhere in South America. That's the most dense island in the world. And how he creates his vlogs is he takes a few kind of shots of the area, like the island, and then he just looks at it and goes, whoa, this is really cool. This island is so condensed. And then goes back to footage. So you don't even need to be on camera much, but by sticking his face on camera, by saying something quickly, it's getting a personal experience across to his audience. Then there's this over here. This is another style, which is one of my old videos from before, of me going to a place. All right, I love this one. So we're at the pier in Estancia, and we didn't know what to do. There's no more boats, so I just met Paul from Manila. Yes, the pier. And we're going to Hegantes now. Rock on, power on. Just watch it for 30 seconds. This is a longer kind of vlog. This is about 6 minutes. And as you notice, I've started the
Bring
story
it on, you
already.
got this! Island number 1 with 1 coconut tree.
So I talked about a coconut tree, okay? So I'm going to the island of the coconut tree. Watch how I establish it. You don't have to do it like this.
Alright, Polo Pandan, that means Great Things Island, like the Philippines, Great Things. So yeah.
So I knew my story was there's a coconut tree there. So I've now, all my footage is focused on this coconut tree.
Not going any higher! Too scared! Kumar! Kumar, I love God! The
Fucking scared.
Kumar!
You can be creative. So my kind of style compared to, you can make very short vlogs. Unfortunately, you can see that one, but you can look up Nas's on his Facebook. Or you can make longer vlogs. Both work for storytelling, and both are very effective. I choose to go longer. The reason why I choose to do so is the kind of things that I like to showcase are really through my personal interaction and experience. I want people to see that interaction. Whereas Nas just wants to get the point across. This is a very busy island. This is what it has. So he does it fast. This is what it looks like, this is what it has, and he incorporates still his thoughts and feelings into it. So you can make vlogs short, you can make vlogs long. It just depends on what you want to do, and it depends on how much personal stuff you want to show. Nas actually doesn't show much personal about his interaction in life. It's just his attitude on camera, but that connects people to it. Whereas me, I like to show what I do, and maybe me being clumsy, or me having a joke. It's because it's part of my experience, and it's part of the kind of island and stuff I'm trying to show. So vlogs are different. Now, this is where it's going to be fun.